Hey y'all, it's your favorite boy mom of three, trying to become debt free. Y'all, come chat with me. We are at the end of June and we're walking into July literally tomorrow, y'all. Tomorrow starts a new month and we have big things for our checks. We are getting 3 checks for the month of July if you are a bi-weekly employee like myself. The goal is still the same. What I plan to do is pay off some debt for sure. I want to at least pay 900 on my credit cards to like bring it back up to date. I have been watching other content creators, and one, like those invest pages like Alicia Invest, this person invest, like they're like cartoon videos, but they give you like good tips and tricks to like managing your money. And one video I was watching, she said, a lot of people do this. They don't really like do anything different. They just do this. Like they take majority of their money that they get on payday and they pay their bills, they pay their mortgage, their car, the insurances, all the things that you would think, I need to go ahead and pay this. And then whatever's left over, they throw that in like savings or investment, not really taking advantage of that stuff while you have your money now. And I resonated with that because I do that. Majority of my money, granted, it is to pay off debt. Majority of my money is going to my mortgage, paying off debt, groceries, light bill, electric bill, water bill, things like that. So like majority of my money is going to those things, and whatever I have left, I mean, not like whatever I have left, I just save it or I put it in investments. Like I honestly only save or invest $50 every payday. That's like automatically. And then I'm saving in like my high yield savings account $50 every payday. So it's sort of like I'm doing exactly that, like paying off my big things, but I'm not prioritizing my investments and my savings and things like that. So I don't know. At some point in the year, maybe when I'm like completely finished with this credit card that I owe like 4,000 on, I will go ahead and try to start just throwing out more for like investments and savings. And then I would try to, instead of paying 900 a month on the debt that I owe, I'll just do maybe 500 and then invest like a good chunk of the 4, you know what I'm saying? Like instead of paying the whole 900 a month, I will pay 5 on the credit card and invest the 4, and still good chunk of money, and every payday will be an increase of what I'm already doing. So I think I'm going to start that. I should be finished paying off this $4,000 credit card by like mid-October, late October-ish. So that's going to be my goal once I finish, because I don't want to stop paying this credit card. I really just want to be like done with my debt. Then I'll just go ahead and start, taking care of the last credit card with a 0% interest rate. I'll just start taking care of that when it's good in time. I wanted to like talk about in this video is recently on this journey I have been, paying off this debt, of course, and I honestly started like back in March, right after my birthday. I was like, Like, this is getting out of hand. The credit cards are like, all of them are like pretty much maxed out. I think I had one credit card, I was like pretty much done paying payments on it. I had like a couple hundred left to do. So I paid that one off. And then I continued to like make payments, big payments to my other two credit cards with the high interest rates. And then I decided to do the balance transfer, move those over to a 0% interest so I can, just kind of save money, buy a little bit more time to pay that back, and I don't really have to like worry about like the high interest. So I was doing that. I did that. What I've noticed is making those payments, although it is like, kudos, Shanae, you're making your payments, you're doing good, your utilization is low, like, you go girl, you've been paying, you're a rock star, bet, cool. So I paid a lot of those cards down, and then I did the balance transfer. Why, when I was paying those cards down, my credit score was going up, like it was looking good. I went from like a 640 something to like 690, and I'm like, oh my god, I'm almost at 700. Oh my god. So then I cracked 703 on my credit score, and it's like, as soon as I got the last new credit card and did those balance transfers, it made my credit score drop. It did. It went down to like a 680, 689 or something like that. And I'm like, oh my god. Like, so y'all are mad because I did the balance transfers, and then it shot up to like 730, and then it dropped back down. It dropped back down, and I'm just like, what is going on here? But you know what, I'm not even mad. I cracked 730, and that was like a oh my god moment. Like, I've never had that high of a credit score, but it was really cool to see, because it's like, dang, like, you wait and see. When I get my stuff together, when my funds get right, and I utilize my credit cards in the right way, you ain't gonna be able to tell me nothing. Like, credit score gonna be A1. I'ma just use my credit cards for like points, and yeah, just use it for that, and just getting money back for using the card. That's ultimately what I want to do. But right now, like, I just felt like using that card, and then it already having a balance on it, and then trying to pay that balance, and then using the card, and then putting the money back over, it still didn't look like it was doing anything. So I want to make sure that I have the card like just completely back in good standings, and then I'll decide if I'm ready to use that card for like payments on bills or groceries, so I can get like the little percent back, cash back, or whatever, using it for good. Really just learning. I'm learning all of the ins and outs of credit cards, and what using it in a good way and not using it in a good way will do for your credit. And yeah, so working on that, y'all. My expenses for the month of July looks like my mortgage, credit card payments, grocery bills. Gonna have to start doing a little school shopping, so I'm going to just carve out some money for that, and also saving. The month of June, I did snatch some funds from my savings, and I don't like that I did that, but it is what it is. So I need to pay myself back for sure. So with these 3 checks, I'm going to have more than enough to do all the things. Shout out to Richmond Public Schools or the government or whoever. The kids got a debit card, EBT, I don't know, some type of card in the mail, and they give you funds for groceries for the summer for the kids. So, and that was a good amount on that card. So I'm going to use that card for the groceries, and then the money I was going to use for groceries, I'm going to just use that for the boys back to school. Like, I'm not going to do too much because I honestly believe in hand-me-downs, and I save a lot of like clothes for my guys. I pack it up and put it up under the bed. Jordan is pretty much set on clothes. Nolan is going to need a few things. Junior is the oldest, so he's going to need a new wardrobe. I buy all their shoes like brand new because, you know, just their shoes. Like, you want to have like a fresh pair of shoes. Just get like some pants, some sweatpants and stuff for the winter that's coming up. Let Junior pick out a few things because he's in middle school. He's going to the 7th grade, and I just want to make sure that everybody has things they need. Then with me losing that second stream of income, like that kid EBT card came in handy as far as like not having to worry about groceries this go round. So I'm going to use that for the groceries, take care of their back to school things, and it should even out as far as what I need, the expenses for that and groceries, and you know, for the month of July. So God is a provider. Thank you, Jesus. That is what my checks are looking like for the month of July. Again, we are getting 3 checks, so it should be manageable. Hopefully nothing comes up. I plan on saving some funds in my savings account, my credit union savings account. I have a high yield savings account, but I also have a credit union savings account. I put a little funds over there. I want to at least have 1,000 over there because I don't want to touch my high yield. I want that to just keep growing, like 3%, 3% that I get for having my money sit over there. But in my credit union savings account, I don't get no money for it to be sitting over there. So I just would like 1,000, maybe 15. I really should. I'm shooting for 1,000 because I done depleted my savings. It was at 15. I need to get it back to 1,000. Then we would worry about 1,500. For right now, the goal is 8,000, and I can do that. I feel like that is manageable. Now I'll have to come back and do like a breakdown of all the things, all the expenses, and maybe I'll do that at the end of July so we can kind of see what was saved. Did I meet my goal in saving the money? Or how far along do I have until I do meet my goal? So at the end of July, I'll do like a overview of my expenses, my income coming in, and things like that. So we'll review that at the end just to see like what came out, what do I have left, what did I save, all the things. Alrighty, you guys, I don't want to take up too much more of your time. Again, if you enjoyed this video, or if you like to watch videos of this sort, please give this video a like, subscribe for more videos later on, and I hope y'all enjoy your day. Have a good one.